Welcome back to ISY. I am Stephanie. Today we have a morning chat. Today's topic is kind of a buzz on social media. Why are Pilates classes so expensive? Usually when people are talking about Pilates on social media, they're referring to reformer Pilates. There are so many different options for Pilates. Mat Pilates, reformer Pilates. You can do contemporary, classical. It depends on what works for you. So when people are talking about the reformer Pilates classes, they don't know the cost, the investment of the teacher and the studio owner. Reformers, just the reformer, not the complete equipment, the classical equipment that can be utilized in Pilates. Just the reformer can range from $3,000 on up, depending on the type of reformer, okay? Trainings for Pilates instructors can be very expensive. A full training can be upwards of $5,000 or $6,000, depending on where your instructor trained at and if they focus on mat Pilates versus a complete classical training that includes all of the Pilates equipment. Also, when you think about the investment that teachers make in their education, the studio owners make in having the space available, you can only have so many reformers, so much equipment in a space. It's not like when you go over to the big box gym and you get on the treadmill and you have your weights and machines. Pilates classes are very focused. It's an intimate setting. Frequently, Pilates classes are really a private session, like a one-on-one or 2 students to 1 teacher. Here at Integral Soul Yoga, we offer mat Pilates classes. We are also offering our Hero Pilates, which is like on a mini reformer, if you will, using a hero board. If that's something that you're interested in, definitely check out our schedule coming up. So with mat Pilates classes, usually it's much more affordable. The Pilates movements are on a mat. There's equipment that can be used from a Pilates magic circle, a Pilates ball, lightweight. Sometimes it's just the mat individually. So looking at your budget, knowing what you're interested in, I recommend trying mat Pilates. I recommend trying reformer Pilates. Definitely, if you have the opportunity to take a private session, whether it's Pilates or something else, you will notice the difference in a one-on-one session versus a group session. I will say here at ISY, our group sessions are small, intimate settings. We have 10 people or less. We keep our Pilates classes at a max of 10. Some studios, they have a larger space. They can have upwards of 20 or 30 people. It depends on what works for you. I recommend an intimate setting so you can really get that focused, individualized attention from your instructor. So that's my recommendation. And when you're looking at price, cost of your Pilates classes, think about how often are you going, right? So when you break down the cost of the membership, what you're receiving with the membership, and how frequently you go, usually you're probably paying, less than $10 a class. Of course, it depends on where you're taking class and the cost of your membership. And when you think about cost, location matters. When you're in a smaller town versus being in a major city like New York City, Atlanta, if you're in LA, Seattle, Dallas, Miami, Chicago, larger cities, the price points are higher, also because of the cost of real estate. Larger cities, leases more expensive. The cost to purchase a space is more expensive than when you're in a smaller town or a smaller state. So all of that impacts the cost of classes. So if you have questions, definitely comment below. I am happy to answer, happy to clarify. If you're interested in Pilates classes, definitely join us here at ISY. We offer multiple throughout the week, and we're adding more to our YouTube channel.